so I hope you're well and having the most incredible day as always. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new watching this video, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. We are on our way to 9.4 thousand of you, which is absolutely insane and incredible. So if you haven't subscribed, I would really appreciate it because it means the world and I love you guys a lot. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. In today's video, I am going to be answering your guys' questions. I asked you guys over on my Instagram to ask me questions specifically about working for LUSH. So generally, LUSH working questions, I suppose. So that's what I'm going to be answering today. I do apologise if you can hear any cars, etc. because my window is open, because I'm expecting a delivery and it's going to be here between now and 3 and it's currently 10 to 12, so I just don't want to miss it, do you know what I mean? So my window's open, I apologise. Anyway, let's dive into the question. So question number 1 is, would you like to work there again? And 100% I would definitely work for LUSH again. I don't have a LUSH in my hometown, so when I used to work for LUSH, I worked in the Bristol store, which isn't where I live. It's not really anywhere near where I live, to be honest. I couldn't get like a 10-minute bus ride there, do you know what I mean? So I used to have to leave my house at 8 in the morning to get there for 10, and I would leave work at 6 and get home by about 7:30, and it was just such a long day, but I did really love it. So it's very hard to kind of decide whether I would work for them again. I think I would love it if they had one in my hometown, or if I worked for one that's nearer than the one I used to work at, then I definitely would. But yeah, long-winded question. Answer: yes, I would work for LUSH again. The next question is, do you get 50% off the Boxing Day sale prices? And no, you get 50% off all year round on pretty much every single thing anyway. I think it is everything apart from maybe the knot wraps. Can't quite remember now. But no, you don't, because otherwise you'd be getting it for 25% of the full price, which is just like ridiculous. So no, but you do get a lot of free stuff kind of throughout the year as well, so it doesn't really matter anyway because you'll probably buy it all before the sale. So yeah. The next question is, what do you know about the fact of bringing 5 black pots back? Are they really melted or reused again? And yes, essentially what they are used for is they are recycled to use again as black pots. They also melt them down to make the signage in the LUSH stores. So you know how when you go and see a product they have the little black sign? That is made from old black pots, which I think is really, really cool. But obviously if you take them back, you get a free face mask, or you can use each product kind of return. So shower gel bottles, pots, anything full size will be 50p off your purchase. So yeah, it's definitely worth saving your black pots and bottles and bits and pieces if you haven't already, because it could save you a lot of money. So yeah. The next question is, when did you work there? And I worked there, I want to say from about 2013 to 2016, somewhere in that chunk of time I worked at LUSH. I can't remember the specific dates. I know I started, I think in the May, was it May the 4th? I can't remember now. I think I'm making this up, but it was some sort of summertime, and then I worked there for about 2 to 3 years, something like that. So yeah, roughly about that time, I think. I can't really remember. The next question is, what holiday collections were your favourite while working at LUSH? And I would have to say, while working there, definitely Christmas, because everyone is in such a good mood, because everyone loves Christmas, mostly anyway, and you can dress like an elf and there's Christmas music on, and it's just such a magical time, and there's nothing more satisfying than helping somebody pick out presents for people. I absolutely loved it. So yeah, definitely Christmas time, 100%. The next question is the best thing and worst thing for working for LUSH. And the best thing's quite hard because obviously you do get an absolutely epic discount, which is just great, because when you work there you do start like loving the products so much that it's nice to have a discount. But I would have to say, when I worked there, I worked with my best friends, and that was just absolutely amazing. I saw them about 5 days a week, and it was just LUSH. Literally, I loved it. So that would be the best thing. The worst thing I would say was either the travel, because the travel there really just took it out of me, because my train ticket was about £6 to £7 every single day, so it was a lot. Or the fact that I just bought everything all the time because I am obsessed and I just couldn't stop. So yeah, definitely those. The next question is, what was your favourite product to talk about with customers and what scent? So That's a really hard one because I just love talking about everything. I loved doing bath bomb demos, especially with the children. Like, they really, really loved that, and I loved seeing like the shock on their faces seeing it for the first time. Scent wise, again, it's hard. I just love talking about all of it because I actually love all of it. So yeah, anything that I really enjoy and I'm really passionate about, I will talk about for a really, really long time. So that's a really hard question to answer, but basically everything, so yeah. The next question is, are there still some old colleagues that still work at the Lush you worked at? And yes, there are. So my friend Ben, there is another lady there that works there. I think Becky still works there. I think another Ben still works there. Or is it Will? Will works there still, I think. I can't remember because I don't live obviously in the town where I worked, so I don't really get to go in there as much as I would like to. But yeah, I know there's about 4 or 5 people that still work there that worked there when I worked there, if that makes sense. So yeah, definitely some people still there. The next question is, which product would you bring back from the time you worked there? And that is a hard question, but I really miss the comforter, as in the shower gel, Yuzu and Cocoa shower gel. Did I work there when Plum Rain came out? I must have been there when Plum Rain came out, so obviously Plum Rain. Such a hard question because I can't remember everything that's been discontinued, but everything that's been discontinued, I would say probably those 3 out of everything. Yeah. Definitely those 3. The next question is, the time you saw the best in humanity, and that's a really hard question because when you work for Lush you do get the option to give away a product once per day as an act of kindness per store, if that makes sense. So every time I saw somebody doing that act of kindness, it was just such a lovely, wholesome thing to see and to kind of be a part of, and it was just amazing. And even doing them myself, I know that I'm kind of boasting about myself, but like, it was just such a wonderful feeling, is making someone's day and everything like that. And I would also say when we did a lot of the charity events, because you just felt really good and really kind of just really good about yourself and what you were doing for that day when you were selling stuff, if that makes sense, because all the money from the charity pots that day would have gone towards that charity, so you kind of pushed to sell them a little bit more, and it was just really nice and really just a really good feeling. So yeah, I don't know if that was answering the question in the right way, but hopefully it's something anyway. Another question about do I miss working for Lush? Would I go back if I got offered to? Yes, I miss working for Lush. And would I go back if I got offered to is a really hard one. It depends on which store, because I don't know if I could travel to Bristol every day, only because the train tickets, I just cannot justify spending about 30 to 40 to 50 pound a week on a train ticket. Do you know what I mean? So it's a hard one. If it was more of a local shop, which I do have a few, it would still be a train journey away, but it's a shorter distance, then possibly. Who knows? The next question is, was learning about all the products really difficult? Did you find it hard to remember properties of ingredients, etc.? And that again is a hard question, because I feel like it is hard to learn, but when you really and truly enjoy something and you use it yourself, it's a lot easier to get to know the product, if that makes any sense. So for example, if a new product came out and we didn't get it for free, for example, I would always buy it, I would always try it myself, and I would always give customers an honest opinion of how it works and things like that. Obviously, if I didn't like the smell, I wouldn't kind of say like it smells disgusting, but I would just say, this is what it smells like, these are the ingredients it's got in it, this is what it does, blah 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 blah. And it really does help kind of get your brain learning of how things work and how products benefit what situation. Does that make sense? Basically, I just used a lot of it, and I found that I got to know the products really, really well, so it was really easy after a little while. And I watched a lot of how it's made videos. I mentioned that in my how to get a job at Lush video, like watch all the how it's made videos, because it will just make you seem like you know everything, and it's amazing. So yeah, definitely. And the last question I'm going to answer in this video is, has a colleague ever successfully scared you on a shift near Halloween? And no, not particularly. We didn't really ever do that kind of thing at work. Obviously it's still a workplace, you can't like do dramatic situations, if you know what I mean. But we did dress up for Halloween, which was really fun, and I really, really enjoyed that. I absolutely love Halloween so much. Anything horror and stuff like that, I love it. So we dressed up and it was really fun, but it was more of a light-hearted Halloween-y vibe as opposed to a absolutely terrifying Halloween vibe, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that is everything for this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know down below if you've worked for LUSH before, or if you would like to work for LUSH, and let me know the reasons why you left, what you enjoyed about it, that kind of thing. Let me know down below in the comments. I'm really trying to reply to every single comment at the moment, so let me know down below your thoughts and opinions on working for the company, or if you'd like to work there, because I'd love to know, and I'm just nosy, so yeah, let me know. If you haven't already, obviously don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said at the beginning, we are very, very close to 9.4 thousand of you, which is incredible. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. It would make my day. And yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Don't know what that wave was. My fingers went a bit weird. Bye.